So I wasn't too fond of how purple this was, but the angle that I had my easel at, I couldn't really see that it was as purple as it was. So, you know, without moving my head over like this. And when I do that, I block the camera a lot. So subconsciously, it keeps me from, you know, looking as I should, because I'll have my head here all the way to over here. And yeah, I try to avoid that when I'm filming. Anyway, I'm sure we can live with that. Also, this elevator needed to be a little taller. I needed to go deeper here, narrow the driveway a little, played with little things. Now we're going to focus on the horizon. I've laid in just a slice of yellow ochre and raw umber and a little bit of white. A very toned down yellow, because I don't want this horizon line to be dark. I want it to be just beginning to catch some light, and things will become brighter as we come forward. But for some of the areas back there, I thought that I've just mixed up a little bit of what is it, cobalt blue and burnt sienna, to pick up to show that it's picking up a little bit of light, maybe some bushes, maybe a building or two, that sort of thing, just to show that there is something there, without drawing too much attention to it. Kind of persnickety, but it's okay. And I hit the raw umber to that. Very careful brush strokes now. How about if I put a touch of alizarin crimson in a stroke? Just for variety. Just a little purplish. A little dirty purplish thing here. You know, just providing a bit of interest, that's all. And we can go with one there as well, I think. And we'll go over to this side. Okay. This stuff is almost unidentifiable. It's up to your imagination what that stuff is. Could be some distant field. You know, could be a lot of things. Okay. That'll do. Now we're going to work our way forward, but I'm going to speed things up. And as we come closer, we'll add a little more yellow ochre to that umber mixture. Actually, I think I'm just going to. I think I'm just going to get rid of this line. There's really no. It doesn't serve any purpose. Now we come to the berm that the railroad tracks used to sit on beside this old elevator. I'm going to change colors there a little bit. But here, I think we can continue with the raw umber yellow ochre mixture. Not really adding white right now. I don't don't think I need to because there's enough. Yellow ochre out of the tube is a high enough value that I don't need to concern myself with it. Okay. I think I'll bring this down just a little more. And then we'll call this, let's see, no, I was going to say that's all in the shadow of the elevator, but I don't think I'll do that. When it comes down, maybe I will. Yes, I will. Okay, back to the left-hand side here. Yellow ochre, ultramarine blue, raw umber. How's that? That'll do. Okay. I want to indicate a bit of a dip in here, just to show that, you know, where the train track sat, it always dropped down a little bit towards the elevator. Okay, let's see here. I'm going back to touching in my my yellow ochre raw umber combination, and I'm going to run that across there. I think I can afford to get a little more intense with that. I don't want too many lines in the distance because I don't want it to be too busy because it's in the distance. And I might have already violated that, but it's okay. Easier lines are easier to remove than they are to introduce. Okay. Now we're going to go a little darker. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be cutting into this line as we go down, but for the moment I'll just leave it. Alright. As you can tell by the yellow fields, it's fall, it's autumn. So trying to keep things a little bit golden looking. Okay, stop it with these little details. Being silly now. Oh, there goes that heavy breathing again. Okay. Using kind of a small brush for this right now. Okay, for the moment, that's it for there. Let's go on to the shadowy side here, where the elevator is casting shadow across a bit of the prairie. So we'll go back to these colors. Pretty much, well, raw umber and, yeah, just a hint of ultramarine blue. How's that? Yeah, okay. It's pretty much in direct shadow, so that'll do. And as shadow moves away from its source, it becomes weaker and dissipates a little bit. So as we get closer to this edge, I'll be adding a bit of white. But I'm not done with this yet. A little more raw umber. Okay. Okay, I think I'll leave that bump in there. I think the edge of this little driveway area here looks okay for the moment. So there it is so far. I think I've represented the background reasonably enough. Some information, but not too much. A bit higher key, but not too high a key. If I need to raise the key, it'll be more in the foreground. Anyway, I'm feeling confident enough now that the next thing I'll attack is the building. Don't know that I'll upload it today. Often I say at this point, it's Saturday now, Saturday afternoon, and I got more done today than I was even anticipating, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I often say have a good weekend, and I often also end up painting into the night on Saturdays. So then I will upload something Sunday morning. I don't know if that'll happen. Anyway, building next. If I don't talk to you before then have a good weekend. See you guys. Thanks for watching.